All right, good day, everyone. Welcome to StayNext Unlimited Basic Training. This is a basic certification training for participants. In today's, we look at Module 1. But before we dive into Module 1, one need to understand is that real estate is an high ticket business. You have to understand as an individual, whether as a rector or as a consultant. If the energy is not there for you to leverage, if the momentum is not there, the possibility of you making it is rare. There's enormous opportunity in the real estate market, but that is not enough yield the result. You have to have the energy, the tenacity, and the capacity to represent whether you're representing stainless or representing yourself. In that sense, you have to ensure you be in a state of mind where you can really sell or market real estate or market properties, whether to any client. As we always said, when I did a class, I said when you are selling, the 99, out of 100%, 97% are water. Only 25% everybody is struggling. 25% are land. History statistics have shown that 75% of the world is water, 25% is land, and that is the land everybody is searching for. Before going to real estate, before we delve into it, please let's just have a recap of what you need to acquire as an individual before we go to the module one. Have it in mind that you have to become what you want to sell or what you want to do, the career you want to go. If you decide to be the career in real estate, you have to become it. What does it mean to become? Become simply means you have to become it from the spiritual realm, from the physical realm, and from the mental realm. You can't change yourself. You can't change or become what you have not behaved yourself into. Some situation you are finding yourself now, you behave yourself into it. So it take another world to you to move out of that. Let's say for instance, you can't expect him to be selling real estate where you have never think of millions. Let's start this way. And when it comes to becoming, it's more 10% spiritual, 10% physical, and 80% mental. Spiritual simply means you depend on God, you have a spiritual being, having God as a, no matter what you become in the real estate sector, it is God that gives you that leverage. God grants you that help. Say we want to talk about physical, talking about the physical packaging. As I always said, you selling real estate, it's same as someone selling roses, someone selling airplane, value jet. All these things they are the same. Everything they are selling there is in millions. So the same way real estate also is in millions. In that sense, you have to become that thing you are selling. Let's say for instance, you want to meet somebody saying you want to sell and you didn't appear what you are selling, the person will not buy from you. Nobody want to lose this money. You are saying you want to sell a property of 2 billion and you can't just neat and just package yourself. Nobody will give you that money. Why did they ask banks to, no matter the level you are, you must dress well to bank, put on your corporate shirt? So that is why you look neat. You must not have everything. You may go to where they only sell second hand, you get something neat and put on. Whether you wear native or corporate, but look neat, appear great, and definitely you become. That is 10% appearance. You have 10% physical, 10% spiritual. The rest part of it is 80%, which is about the mindset, the mentality. To be honest with you, if your mind have not agreed with millions, you can't get millions. No matter even though you win a lot of 10 million, you still go back to where you were because of your mind have not grabbed, your mind have not sustained the million. For you to enter the million realm, you have to maximize your mind and ensure your mind sustain it, keep it that, and when you get there, definitely you should enter that realm. Becoming a billionaire begins with the mindset. No matter what you tell some people today, they never believe they can make millions. The good thing about real estate, you can make millions in a day. That is the good thing about real estate. You can close up a deal now and make up your millions now. But the truth is that if your mind has not sustained it, has not grabbed it, even though you make 10 million, you make 20 million, 5 million, you still go back to square one because of your mind cannot sustain. If they come, if God bring favor to you through millions, what sustain it is the mindset. So you must develop a mindset that no, I'm entering this sector different. If you never believe you can be great, definitely you can't get there. It's not a prayer. When I pray for you, you won't get there. You won't get there. That's why you must start with the mind. I'm entering this sector, not just for fun, but to get the best in this sector. I'm building a career in the real estate. Strongly believe in it. Definitely, people are making it. The only real thing in this life is real estate. Whether the naira goes up, naira is 2,000, naira is 3,000, not is sure. Land still remains. So you are sure of security. So this is very necessary because if the mindset is not built, everything that put in place is zero. So the first step you need to take is the mindset. If your mind is already not working effectively to what you are looking for, so you have to change your mindset. The truth be told that anybody you be meeting will be big men, those who have money to buy properties. You can't meet a poor man who have not eaten to buy property, or someone struggling with his life to buy property. So what you'll be doing is that you'll be meeting IT care people, people who has enough money to buy and perhaps to also have reserve. So in that sense, what do? You have to package yourself mentally. When you appear before a governor, can you speak? Can you talk? When you appear before a billionaire, can you talk? What they are actually looking at is your boldness of knowledge. You may not come with Range Rover, you may not come with any other car, but when you see the body of knowledge you have, they will bound to respect you. Let's say, for instance, you want to say real estate to Dangote. What money do you want to use it to entice? You like come with any? If someone is flying jet, you can't. You come with Rolls-Royce, you will not be intimidated. Packaging is good, so maybe you need to go into package yourself. If you don't have car, you need to carry boots. Fine, this packaging, but there are some people. The knowledge part is more important to them, so they know that whenever they are investing, that money will not be in waste. So you have to be grounded in this and ensure you stand out as an individual. Grab the mindset that you are entering the million realm. And when you believe that you are entering the million realm, definitely nothing will stop you. What stops your mind is the mindset. Our greatest enemy is not even the devil or our neighbors, those people are what people are complaining of. Our greatest challenge is the mindset. Our greatest limitation for us not to get where we are supposed to get to is the mind. If you don't believe it, you can't have it. If your mind did not agree with what you are saying, it's just waste of time. I will tell you the truth, my dear. If you are confessing and your mind is thinking something else, you can't get there. Have you think of giving millions? You're not thinking you can't give millions. Do you believe you can have a property even in this 2026? If your mind is not thinking, you can't have it. But those who believe it, they know that they will have it, even if they don't have 1,000 in their account. So you have to work on your mindset and believe that you are walking in the realm, because there's when you find yourself we have most of us find ourselves in a certain environment that becoming a millionaire is impossible at all. It's impossible. But how can you help somebody? And one thing your mind have not conquer, you can never enter that realm. If you don't believe millions is possible, you can't sell it. So the first thing is that before you say, "Oh, I'm going to enter real estate," please sit down, work on your mind. This thing I'm entering a million, because what the figures will be hearing billions, millions, billions, billions. So as such, you are now leveraging on it to build your own career. So that is it. Well, quickly use just a way of little charge so that you can know where you are entering to. Because all said being after the training, if you don't, your mindset is wrong, that is the major foundation. If you like package anything, if your mindset is wrong, you can never get it. Because your mindset will be dragging you backward, because the world moves at the rate of your mindset. The world responds based on what you are thinking. No one, it was crafted out in the scripture that without the mind you cannot do. Even God cannot do anything for you without the mind. If God said he will bless you and you say you know your mind say you won't bless, you can't be blessed. So tell how powerful is your mind. As powerful of God, if God said that, "Oh God of heaven, God said that this my son, this my daughter will bless you," and your mind, or God say want to give you millions, and your mind have not accepted that million, the truth that God will respect your mind against what you are saying. As it's rightly said, without the mind, even God cannot do nothing. So you have to work on your mind and ensure your mind. Have you seen yourself in having a flight, having a jet? Have you seen yourself having a car? Have you yourself building your? It all started with mindset. If God want to do something in your life today, He will paint a picture, whether through dream or through a prophet or through your pastor or anything, so that you can see, so that you can be thinking about it. Sometimes when you hear some message, you to think about that message, so that it can become in your life. Sometimes God will show you a dream, not necessarily that dream. The dream is not for just to make it happen. The more purpose of the dream is for you to be thinking about that dream, so that you can manifest that thing I have told you. The same way the devil want to do something against you. Sometimes other people go to one prayer or the other just because of one thing or the other. The devil will show them one bad dream, and they'll be thinking of that dream. Some will say, "I dream, it came to pass. I dream saying my somebody close to me, something happened, and that thing happened." No, it's not because the person dreamt. It's because the person was thinking on what he dreamed. Because as a man think in his heart, so it is. So you must work on your mindset that, nay, this mind, you must agree with millions. You must agree with billions. That's where it starts from. It's not start with selling property. It starts with your mindset. The mindset, no, this mindset, you start giving billions now. It's better than thinking of giving millions. You thinking of, because you must either lose billions or lose millions to remain the million realm, or give billions. There are two realms for you to conquer to remain a million. It's either you give millions. When you start giving millions, you enter a million realm. When you start thinking about giving millions, giving billions, so you enter that in sweatlessly. How you enter that, you no one know. Nature happen on its own that way. The same way when you start, some people now, those who don't give, they end up losing. Some billionaires have lost billions, but they are not panicking again because of what they have lost. But it's better to be on the giving than losing. We don't believe losing. I don't believe in losing. No, it's that you give it out. Losing can become of you losing business, or losing can become of you giving. But when you give, it's at the seed, so you can come in return. But when someone is teaching, you will lose it because of losses. But that should not be your own portion. So you have to look at giving things out. And when your mind has conquered that realm, you should, and literally, what do you think now? You have concluded that I want to become a millionaire. I want to become a billionaire. Who are my customers? I'm talking. The people I'm talking about, all my customers, my clients, they are millionaires. So I have to understudy them. How do they think? How will I communicate with them? Have you observed the way big men moves? Sometimes when they are standing carefully, if you see two people are walking in the staircase, you know who is the big man among them and who is the poor man. So when male billionaires are moving, they move gently. If they are climbing staircase, they move gently. They, but you see poor man will just be running, on staircase. No, this person is a poor person. See the way they move, see the way they talk. How are you? Hope you are fine. How's your mother? Oh, they are doing great. Oh, that is nice, nice. I'll get to Risha. I'll get to Risha very soon. You can see with confidence they are talking. See the way they eat. You say you want to become, want to say to be, you know, some people don't know how to eat cutleries, how to eat food. So some place you go to, don't know what to give you spoon. You have to, you just a mindset people think. And some place you go, there's no spoon. You have to use your fork and knife. So you have to know how to learn how to use it. These are the tastes you need to also understand how they talk. I was talking to someone recently. When you call a big man for the phone, he didn't pick, same test. Nobody has that time to be picking your calls. You understand ethics. They are always busy. Is that in a meeting or this thing, one way or the other. So you say, what's up, sir? This is what to say. So as we have communicated, when it's less, they will find know that some people they don't pay, they will be giving 10 missed call. They will just block your line. So you have to think that mindset and think that you are already a millionaire, and so you will become it. And that is a little thing. So let me go to today's Modu one. Before we go to Modu one, we'll talk about StayNext. I say StayNext, we literally dealt with what is StayNext all about. Everybody knows it's a digital marketplace where real estate, where you sell property or rent property, as simple as it is. We also have service provider. So in that sense, you go through all this. We have the property and professional service marketplace too. We have the artisan. You can see artisan covering plumber, electrician, welder, painter, carpenter, and the rest of them all. When we talk about engineer or technical professionals, we are referring to civil engineering, mechanical engineering, and the rest of them all. You can see the list of them. Without wasting much of our time. We also have the property and design professionals. Talk about the property lawyer, the architect, interior decor, the rest of them. Please go to your manual. You can also see them. So these are integrated in the platform. Likewise, we also have material suppliers, which was not included here. So in a certificate manner, we'll put it. We have materials, both supply, sand, gravel, granite. So these are I also included. So you go to the vision. The vision is to build a future where individual organization are empowered to reach their full potential through seamless what connection and innovation. This is a clear vision for everybody to adopt. So we also have mission empowering the world through seamless connection through foster innovation and what opportunity. Please, if you look at the keyword, there is empowerment, connection, innovation. So when students want to empower, you also have to begin with you. So you have to be empowered. Like they say, we're looking at least 70% of students staff to have a plot of land, and it is possible. It is possible. If you say you don't believe it, you just excluded yourself. That's what I tell your mindset. And we say that minimum 70% of StayNext, those working with StayNext or StayNext ambassador, to have a plot of land, if it's 1.5 million. But if you don't believe it, you are simply exclude yourself, you are remove yourself from it, because no matter what you do, your mind has already rejected it. So in that sense, we have some core values. No, there's always small time. Go through them, and why you should choose StayNext Home Limited. Please, without wasting much time, let's go to the Module 1. Let's go to Module 1. Please go through this manual and read all this, the unique selling proposition, all this, and go through them. Module 1, Introduction to Real Estate Practices. Introduction to Real Estate Practices. What is the learning outcome? Please, At the end of this module, you should be able to understand the structure of Nigeria and real estate market. 2. Differentiate between rectors, consultants, broker firm, and StayNext ambassador. 3. Understand basic real estate terminologies confidently. 4. Understand ethical obligation. Calculate commission correctly. Let's start with the overview. In your own sense, what is all that? So, thank you for the definition of the on the manual, but in your sense, what do you understand by real estate? Let's look at the definition of the manual first. The real estate refers to the land and anything permanently attached to it, including building, homes, and other structures. The basic function of real estate is just land. Everything on top of it are subordinate. When it comes to real estate, the first thing that comes to your mind is land. The first thing that comes to your mind is what? Land. Land. And without land, there's no real estate. Without land, real estate is vanity. What keeps real estate moving is the land. We have water, we have ocean, but ocean is not real estate. People do business on ship move around the ocean because that is not real estate. But when it comes to the land part, so this is a real estate business. Whether something is on it as subordinate, but the foundation of real estate is land. Let's look at the categories of real estate. We have residential. What is residential? Simply means where people live. People live. It's called residential. We can say bungalow, duplex, flat, terrace, self-contained. As many of them are. Commercial simply means where people are doing business, office space, shop, shopping complex, invest center, hotels. These are what business. They are mainly for transactional. They are for businesses. So we have industrial, where property. Most of the commercial and industrial also go on to run. Sometimes interchange them. They still have warehouse, factories. Some areas are located for factories. And this. So we have land. Land is not just land. Land may be the same, but they are not different based on allocation. Government have allocated some areas where people will live. Government also allocates some area where people will do business. Government allocates some area where people will go and do farm. So don't crisscross and say you want to go where people are doing business. They say you want to go and build your own personal where you'll be living as a family. So that's why we have estate law too. Government allocates space for estate to build where people will be living. So some areas like Dangote refinery is for industrial. They allocate that place for him at Lekki. So in that area you can see it's just the environment for himself. So government allocate based on the specification, on the category. So it can be land. Land is not just land. Because you buy land, I don't mean you want to build whatever you want. You question yourself, what is the purpose of this place I bought? What is it approved for? Is it for residential? Is it for business or commercial? Or for agriculture? So that will not determine what you build on it. Because if you build something different from what is allocated for, they will demolish it later. People say, who have people in Abuja? They say, why did you build what they allocate this place for? So I have that at the back of mind. Structure of real estate market. We have property owner, directors, that is the same word, consultants, broker, property firm. When I say brokers, these are companies. When I say property firm, these are companies. We have property, those who build, who develop estate, who develop building, they are developers. We have property lawyers who specialize in property. We have surveyor, government land agency like land registry. Every state has land registry. These are the key. We have buyer and renter, which popularly referred as clients. Some business say customer, but mostly in real estate we call them clients, renter or buyer. Key characteristics of the Nigerian market: high demand of housing, rapid urban expansion, especially Abuja, Lagos, and Port Harcourt, and other major cities. Documentation sensitivity transaction, which is very key. We'll look this into details as we go as we move further. Regulatory driven sales and commission based income model. These are very essential. The question of who is now a rector, consultant, broker, external ambassador. Quickly, the rector is a real estate sales person. Mostly, he's a sales person. He doesn't have land. He doesn't have any property. He just to market, and at the end of the day, earn his commission. The focus here is sales and client matching. You market, you find someone that is researcher to buy, to bring it to the owner who want to sell. And they said they give you a commission. Simple as it is. The same way a consultant is more advisory, advising part, provide professional advisory service such as purpose investment. So some people want to invest, they don't know why they want to invest. They don't have much knowledge. What you do, you advise them. Some people want to buy land instead of buying property. So when you look at the what they say, you advise them to buy property. Some people want to buy property. Say for instance, someone want to buy property and he's bringing 20 million, and the where you want to buy property, that place is 100 million. You are the one who now advise them, sir, since the purpose of what you're looking for is to have cash flow, because the person want to buy the place and they are collecting rent, you can also make this purpose fulfill, making the same money by investing. First of all, I agree with the person. When you agree with the person, your idea of buying property in this location is very fine, but meanwhile, looking at the budget is not realistic for now. But in the same sense, for the purpose of having heard from you, for the purpose to be achieved, your goal to be achieved at the end of the day, we can also invest this money to buy a property or buy 1 acre in some location. And I think I appreciate you see make the same money you're expecting from the prime location. People say, that is nice, that is nice, that is. But then that 50 million will now buy 1 acre, so they are selling 1.5 million per plot. So you have more advisory. You are advising the people. People just you now decide what the person wants. That's why as a consultant you ask questions. What is the person intention? What the person want to use it for? But for agent, come and buy. They just like a sales person in the supermarket. They don't care. Just you tell them what you want, they give what you want. But as a sales person, why do you want this property? You want to use it for your family? Okay. You want the estate to be better. Some people like security. You get your advisor to go to estate. Go to an estate lot where people live together, you have security, everywhere is sound. So in that sense, you know how to advise. That's why the key area for consultant is to advise clients. So you can go through it, and when it comes to tech real estate, I mean, you are using technology to do that, whether through visual or enemies, you are using technology to leverage that as a tech real estate consultant. Now, when it comes to property, broker, firm, they are still literally just a company operating or property firm operating under the real estate sector. They operate as a registered real estate firm or company. Supervised agents come like StayNext ambassador, where agents comes on board, handling larger transactions, structure commission sharing, manage contract and negotiation is very essential. Business ownership and that's their major focus over oversight. As I said, well, then you maybe as a StayNext ambassador, what do? You represent. If you go to, you say you manage transactions and manage communication between clients and agents, so that there will not be issues. Some agents are funny. You also manage communication between the companies and the client. The essence of you coming as a center is to manage, protect the client. Protect the client. So people don't know how to talk. You know, nobody will extract or the client. I say that the client is safe in your hands. You protect the brand of the client of the StayNext ambassador. So in that sense, you go through all this, ensure booking, property inspected are closed out. You follow up every day is closed out. So the real estate terminologies, some people will say that what are the terms? You can't go to the market without having some terminologies at your back. They'll be mentioning some names, so you have to understand them when they are talking. When conversing, they will measure the names, terminologies in that market. Let's say for what's a listing, what's the meaning of listing? Simply means property officially assigned to you to sell. They gave you 2-bedroom flat to go and sell. You go and list it. You say they've given you to list. Client simply means can be buyer, can be renter, it can be seller, landlord or tenant. They are all clients. In as much as the one that will buy from you, or they are selling through you. So when you commission, the money you receive can be 5%, 10%. Most time, some real estate company they use commission basis 5%, some 10, some 3, depend or 2.5, depend who you are dealing with. And rent is more or less higher than the sales. So there's a different narrative there. So you have to have it at the man. Closing means the final stage of transaction. So you have brought somebody to buy. Your person is interested. You guide the person until the person pays money and then everything. That's you have closed until the person buy. You have not done anything. You have not closed. When the person paid money and the given document, you have closed the deal. So there's no closing. Due diligence is your verification you do for property. When someone want to buy property, you just don't say, okay, take. No. You have to do proper due diligence to ensure that property is person selling it has the right to sell it, because people are very scared to buy fake property. Some people are scamming, so you have to be very careful. Ensure you go to land registry, ensure that person who owns the land is the only owner of the land and has the right to sell it. So how do? You do your due diligence. You will come to that point where you have to do due diligence to verify if the person is the real owner. We have title document. Title document means what? Legal proof of ownership. When you have buy a car, they'll give you receipt, they'll give you document. The same way in land, they'll give you document. These are called title document. We bear your name that you bought this land for this person. These are exclusive listing. When you are giving you a loan to sell it, some people say, okay, you're my brother or somebody close to me, sell this thing for me, rent this place for me. Yeah, it's exclusive listing. Only you can do it. Anybody that will do through you. That means it's exclusive. But when it comes to open listing, it's open to everybody. Like senior community is open to everybody. So return on investment, add on I. You don't use the word add on I through discussion. So simply means profit you make after investing. So it's very simple. Offer letter, a written proposal to purchase or a rental property. This offer letter you want to buy property in an estate. You almost occur in the estate law. They'll give you an offer letter showing that you have interest to buy this property. They'll give you that. They are offering you this offer letter that you are buying one plot. The terms and conditions will be there. That is what this offer letter is all about. Code of ethics and professional conduct. Please, every StayNext satisfied rector conductor must hold this high ethics. Please, professional conduct principle. Honesty, never misrepresent property details. What you don't understand, better keep quiet and don't say what you will fall in on that what you say is different from what they meet on ground. So anything you don't know, please just keep it simple and don't say about it. Transparency is very important. Integrity, confidentiality and accountability is very, very important when it comes to real estate. What you must never do, inflate property price. No, if you sell 2 million, don't want to pay 4 million or 3.2. No, don't inflate price. Collect inspection fee without company's approval. Present fake document. You are not don't present a fake document. You can see this property is fake, avoid it. Don't sell it at all. Sell dispute property. Some people are in dispute. People are calling over the property. You want to go and sell it because that person is your friend. No, don't sell property on dispute. Next, StayNext professional standard. Always verify property before listing. Use official company agree templates. Record all transaction. Respect your fellows, agent mandate, and protect company's reputation. Please don't quarrel over if anything. So always respect people. Our agent earn is very simple. It may be commission based. So we just have this thing. We have 5% to 10% for renters. We have some 2.5 or 3% to 5% for sales. Land, likewise the same. So this is an example. We have, let's say for example, the property rate is 2 million. If the commission is 10%, it's 200,000, which is 10% is officially registered commission given. And that is just people just adding it. For rental, it's 10%. Oh, you almost for 10%. Whether for sector is 10%, is agreed price use is 10%. So in that sense, you have to understand it. Some area collected 5%, you give 5%, even though it's 7, don't say it's 5% I'm offering. So you have to take it and move on. How to increase your commission? Build strong. This is also example, please. For broker have 60/40 structure. Maybe the company takes 60, or the agent takes 60, company take 40. So it's just agents always take higher. So in that sense, all companies always take higher. So you know what to do. How to increase your income or commission? Build strong client trust. When client trust you, they will call you, they will recommend you over and over again. Focus on high value property, improve negotiation skill, and generate referral. This thing will talk more details in a necessary orders model. So in that sense, please ensure you understand this thing. Please go to the practical and answer it yourself. And when you understand this thing, you start strong. You become a real consultant, a technical consultant or students ambassador that people will believe and work with and patronize you and ensure you become a guru in the real estate market. Thank you so much. If you have any question, please send your question to me personally or through the WhatsApp group. Thank you so much.